Hello, friends, and welcome back to Crits and Knits. How's everyone doing?
Sure.
I'm here.
It's so quiet.
I am physically here.
Life.
It is. We have everybody here. Oh my god.
We do. It's very exciting. I'm very excited to have everyone together again.
Listen, I killed a beholder, so I'm very happy. Wasn't jumping.
Yeah, you're
into
caught up
shit.
with the rest of the gang now.
Yep. You're all even.
Mine was undead. I feel like it was worse.
Get
I'm
bonus points for that.
just like super upset that I had to miss the episode where there's undead and I'm the paladin. I'm just like
We're all upset that you missed that because you're the paladin.
Yeah, that
not as good as a cleric at dealing with that stuff, but better than most classes.
I tried to reweight that a little bit on the fly, but you still had a lot of zombies to deal with. So good job, guys.
A through T.
A through T. Yes.
Was it gonna be 26?
No, it was going to be 40. But with the paladin and all the fancy stuff the paladins can do, there would have been like more groups of zombies being affected by things.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We took care of it. It's fine.
It's fine.
But we're not talking about our D&D yet. We're talking
No.
about
Not yet.
knitting.
Ding.
So who's been knitting? Anyone? Greg's been knitting. What you been knitting, Greg?
I'm working on the baby surprise jacket.
Yeah.
Oh yay!
Oh, okay.
I'm at the point where
It started
Elizabeth
to-
Zimmerman says, "Are you still with me? It might look very strange indeed." And it does.
That is fair.
I'm
I
working on
have-
the back part.
I have a sock I failed to close.
Ooh,
That's so exciting.
that's
So you have a
amazing.
tube?
I have a tube.
You
Yep.
could call it a leg
Yep.
warmer.
It's
A
a
leg
leg warmer.
warmer.
We're back in the 80s.
As one does.
Or put it on your hand and it's a hand warmer. We have options. I love
There's
it though.
options.
Put it
That's
on your
so
mic and it's a
exciting.
windscreen.
Lots of options. I love it though.
Any cylindrical body part.
I think we're running out of
Oh,
those.
really? Really, Greg?
Like
We'll just call
legs,
it.
arms,
Yeah,
necks.
Yeah, that's what you're going for.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we'll just call it a miscellaneous warmer.
I like that.
Is your
DD.
miscellaneous cold?
What? What did I do?
I dare you
You
to go
dare
into
me
the-
what?
to go into the mature content section on Ravelry.
Oh, yeah, that's a fun place to go.
There's one of. I didn't even know that was existed.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Remind me to tell you later about my friend Amber and blankets, no, scarves that she crochets.
Let me just.
Or if we're going into the NSFW side of things, I can just tell you.
That, maybe
I
we'll
see.
hold on to that for after stream.
After dark, yeah.
After dark.
I'm googling shit now. Give me just a second.
That's very fair.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Probably.
You do see a hoe. She a hoe. She a hoe.
ooh, Yep, that's the thing.
I like the baseball bat with a couple of baseballs, or the elephant is a good one too.
Very
Why-
much.
Why do you need that?
Why don't you need that?
I mean, some of the stuff makes sense, and some of the stuff is like, you're just being real extra right now.
Yeah, like why do you need a tiny wiener to hold your chapstick? Like
Why don't you?
Oh
My-
boy.
My question honestly is, why do we need tassels that are already on?
They do
Oh
like
my.
tassels in that section a lot. They very much appreciate the tassels.
Hollow over here asking the real questions.
I mean,
The banana kills me. It's a banana flasher.
Wow.
And on that note, I do see Ren playing with some yarn. Tiana, what are you playing with?
Hi,
So-
Danny's mom.
Welcome. Hi, good to
Mom.
see you, Danny's mom. Sorry about all this.
He knows. I
He
know.
knows.
He knows.
I had nothing to do with this, so I have nothing to be sorry for.
I will never apologize.
you can't
Uh,
make that out of yarn.
Sure you can.
You can make
Did
anything
they?
out of yarn if you try hard enough.
Mhm.
Challenge
Um,
accepted.
It won't
I-
be
I-
99.9% effective.
I haven't been knitting much. I've been dealing with life, the universe, and everything. But I did order Greg's pattern for Amanda's cowl, and the yarn that comes with it is very pretty.
Yes, that's gorgeous, and I love that
sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. And there's enough in there to make 2 of them, allegedly. So maybe I can finish it before Mother's Day and actually send my mom something.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Two big ones or 4 little ones?
When is Mother's Day?
May 14th, I believe.
Just say in a couple weeks.
Mhm.
Stranger things have happened.
No. My ass has been working on the same scarf for my mother for like 2 fucking years. So like,
but yours is also this epic thing that has
True.
more yarn than sense, because that's what we did.
because I'm dumb.
No, we just made
Yes.
some choices.
Also, Mother's Day happens every year. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's Christmas is mine.
Christmas
but yeah.
also happens every year.
Does it?
So do birthdays.
This year
It's all
we're
good.
canceling Christmas.
TB hasn't finished the scarf. Christmas is canceled.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I too have been working on some gift stuff. I finished 3 socks.
Hey.
Ooh, for that
Yay.
three-legged
The three-legged
person, you know.
Well,
Greg and I on the same
same
page.
wavelength. So what I'm doing is I bought a bunch of the same type of yarn. It's an acrylic blend that is supposed to be no pill, good for socks. And I bought a whole bunch of different colors. And what I'm doing is I'm just knitting as many socks as I can get out of each color. And I'm going to put them all in a box and give them to my nieces. So the socks are all identical shape and size and texture, but they're going to be different colors because they are of the age of kid that likes to mix match their socks, and it drives me insane, and I won't do it, but I will knit them mismatched socks. That's fine.
I don't know if you should ever grow out of that.
My dad told me not to knit him socks because he likes to do that. And when I knit socks for him, they're matched.
Yeah. Well, that's why I went with exactly the same pattern for these. So they are
Yeah.
all exactly the same pattern, same weight of yarn, same needles, same stitch counts, same number of stitches. It's just going to be the color is different. So I feel okay knowing that it's going to feel the same on both feet. It's just going to look different, and I can handle that.
Life is too short to match your socks.
I disagree. I'm sorry. Like,
It's
the only
okay.
Very much.
The only time that I have mismatched socks is when I develop a hole in one of them, but not the other, and I feel bad throwing both of them away. So I keep the one that doesn't have the hole in it.
That's why you get a bag from 4 days,
Yes.
and then you just recycle them
Yes.
together as they were meant to be.
The only socks that I will match are my long socks. Just because I need them to be the same length at least.
That's fair.
I am the exact opposite. I like fun socks because I have small feet. And way back in 1980 something, I had I forget the name of the company, but it was one of those things that you subscribe to, and they'd send you like fashion tips every week on these little cards, and you got a whole binder full of them. And one of them was that if you have small feet, you can wear fun socks. And I have small feet, so I've always worn fun socks because someone in the 80s told me to.
You can wear fun socks even if you don't have small feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I have huge feet, but can I not wear fun socks?
I didn't say they were
No,
right.
that's called discrimination.
But that's why I felt like I had permission to wear fun socks. And so I've sort of
Sure.
collected socks. And I have enough socks that I only wash socks about once every 2 months. Because that's when I run out of them.
Wow.
But that means that when I wash socks, I spend about 2 hours matching my pairs. But I cannot not match them, so...
That's the thing. You know, I don't have to. You know what I don't have to worry about when putting away socks? Matching the socks. Like that is
You
not a
just-
thing.
you just yeet them all into your drawer
Oh,
and then just like pull out 2.
Yeah, basically. Mhm.
What?
That hurts me so
No.
much!
I'll take a picture of my sock drawer for you.
I think this might I'm not OCD and this might kick
This
you.
might be it.
I just imagine you guys coming to my house to find my sock drawer to match all my socks.
I would do it too. Do not let me near your sock drawer because I will fix it.
It's really kind of funny looking at everyone's reaction and seeing the people who appear to be physically hurt by this statement.
It pains me deeply.
It started in gym class when I grabbed 2 socks and then had to take off my shoes. And my coach went, "Why are you wearing 2 different socks?" And I went, well, I forgot we were taking off our shoes today, and I couldn't find another sock. So, and then it's just kept going. DB is the most chaos gremlin.
You'll notice that the two who are most affected by this are some of the most northernly raised folks. Because we always had to take our shoes off when we went into someone's house, so avoiding the snow tracked everywhere. It's a very American thing to wear your shoes inside the house, but the further north you get and the more you spend the year covered in snow, the less inclined you are to wear shoes all the time. So maybe
even here, because I live in Northern California now, even here, partially because the floor is old and so it splinters up sometimes. I always wear either shoes or house shoes, slippers, specifically to be in the house and have a rubber sole between my foot and splinters.
That is fair. The thing is, Danny, I was born and raised in southern Missouri, and we did take off our shoes as well. So
okay, well, you're just chaos, and I love you for
I
it
think
anyway.
it's just because I don't give a fuck.
Clearly.
All right. Well,
Also, I don't wear socks that often unless I have to put on shoes, because once again, born and raised in a very hot area, there's no fucking way I'm wearing socks all the time.
okay. Well, in
I
as
wear
far as
socks all the time, and I wear socks all the time, and sometimes double socks depending on how cold it is.
I'll sleep in socks.
I don't. That drives me nuts.
I can't handle the feeling of the sheets on my feet. I need
Fair enough.
socks as a barrier.
Do you sleep with a top sheet?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. I don't.
It
I don't
depends
have to
on
worry about
which
that.
comforter I'm using.
Oh,
Some
that's
of them
fair.
do, some of them don't.
We're just really diving into how chaotic
All
are we?
sorts of our lives being revealed.
This is the best stream ever.
But in addition to making socks that are for my nieces, I did more stuff for my nieces. I made
The
these
dresses.
dresses. So I've got
Cute.
and then the other one is modeled.
Hey.
Oh God.
So
I saw the back of the doll's head earlier, and I was like, "Oh, is that Felicity?" No, that's not Felicity.
no, this is a rip-off doll from Michael's.
I can tell. I can tell the cheeks are too
they're
chubby.
don't
weird.
like it.
No, but she's a great little model for the dresses. So this is the
You know the
dress.
Hellmouth will open up and possess that doll in the night,
Well,
and you are gonna have it sitting on
I
your chest.
have 6 chairs piled in front of the Hellmouth right now, so I'm okay.
That doesn't stop demons.
I'll hear it. Is what it is. I'll hear it. I will sacrifice the doll. It'll be
chairs.
I'm just praying that Dan isn't watching this, because oh my God, would that give him ideas?
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Dan.
Well, and remember, you don't have to be faster than the demons. You just have to be faster than someone else in your house.
Exactly.
I'm usually alone in the house.
Well, it sucks to be you then.
It does.
Cats will protect you. It's fine.
Yeah, the cats will eat the
That's
demons.
true.
It's fine.
Or go in concert with them.
The doll resides in our bedroom at Danny's house.
My parents have a
good.
bedroom in my house, and that's where the doll lives. Lives in mom and dad's room.
I hate it. I'm
I'm not going to keep it in my bedroom. So... But anyway,
I'm gonna start knitting clothes for my chunky dragon plush. At least that's a little
yes.
scary.
Oh my God, I'm going to go see that movie again this weekend.
But this is the Lily dress by Tyga Hilliard, who is our current friend of the podcast / stream, whatever we're calling this, our fiber friend. And just a reminder that you can use the code Lanois10 to get 10% off any one of her patterns.
It almost sounded like you were about to say croissant.
Croissant. But
10 croissant off.
so I had just enough to do 3 dresses out of a single skein of yarn. I played yarn chicken, and actually,
Is one of our eyes bigger than the other?
no, I don't think so.
Don't make it get closer. Come on, man.
I'll put them away.
Just hold it in front of your face the whole time. Make her be the one speaking.
The doll is the DM now. It's fine.
No.
No.
Oh my god, our April.
Hello.
Our
Hello,
April
Miss
Fools
Nesbra.
is just dolls of us sitting in our chairs.
Oh goodness. But that's what I've been working on.
God.
E, what have you been working on?
Well, the sock.
Oh, that was a big sigh to go with the sock.
The sock was going well, and then I dropped a stitch on my decreases
no.
on the insole, so I had to rip it all the way back to the heel flap.
Oh no.
So I'm only this far, but
But it's a
we're
pretty
making
heel flap.
progress while we watch Ted Lasso. So
I
Excellent.
really like the colors.
yeah, I enjoy it. It's good.
Yeah, those colors are great.
They're pretty.
Yeah,
Creedy.
that's all I got.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh man. Life
I've been busy. Yeah.
Yeah, life does
Life,
do the thing where it happens.
finds a way. Sorry.
Thanks, Jeff.
Did
Yeah. You're welcome.
Did I show you the knitting that I'd done during the D&D movie?
You showed me, but that's because
Like,
we're
yeah, I
on
think
a different podcast show
So
thing
if
together.
anyone's curious, this is how long the D&D movie is.
For you in the dark.
Yes.
For you, the rest of us are like, this is
This
this is how long the D&D movie is. There's nothing.
This
there.
is how long the D&D movie is.
There's nothing there because I can't knit in the dark.
Aw. That is a very useful skill to learn, but it took me a very long time to get to that point. So,
My hands are too buttery. Okay.
well, you know, that is a
To
valid
what?
From the
at the
popcorn.
movies.
Buttery.
Oh,
What did
You need
you
chopsticks.
guys
Follow,
think
you're
I
muted.
said?
No, I heard buttery. I wanted you to explain why your hands are buttery.
Popcorn.
From the popcorn.
you need chopsticks for the popcorn.
I couldn't use chopsticks in the dark. If I can't use knitting needles in the dark, what makes you think I can use chopsticks in the dark?
It's just eating.
Okay. My brain does not let me hold chopsticks. It's like, no, you dumb.
You don't hold them with your brain. You hold them with your hand.
Technically, everything we do is with our brain. Did we just get the spit take from DB?
I think we might have.
Almost.
Yes.
DB,
Oh,
I
I
will 3D print you some cheater chopsticks.
Please do.
Chopsticks for babies.
Well, it's just this weird little like connector thing that you slip the chopsticks into, so it's like a little spring
don't-
on the end, and it keeps in the right
Just-
position.
Just so everybody knows, I do not eat with chopsticks. I had Chinese food out of a box yesterday, and I had a fork because I live in America where we use forks. Where I use forks. Like shit. I wish I had the brain, like the coordination, and you'd think I would with how much video games I play to use
Different
the
muscles.
Yeah, but like my brain goes, oh girl, you real dumb. Like, okay, thanks,
Aw.
brain. Lord. Anyway, what were we? We were talking about the D&D movie.
Love that movie. I want to see it at least one more time before it's out of theaters.
Fly to Ohio and come see it with me and my mama.
I want to see it.
Oh, also come fly to Ohio and see it with me and my mama.
I'll take a road trip and go visit E. They're at least
you
a little bit closer.
Do it.
Do it, coward.
There's pain. There's a lot of pain.
Aw.
You wound me.
It's cheaper to drive to Seattle than it is to fly to
Anywhere.
your corner of the woods. Not by much because gas prices, but
Mm.
Fine.
I know, I'm sorry. But
No,
hey,
it's fine, honestly.
if we actually do the thing we've been talking about, it might be out on DVD by then.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will buy it on Prime, bring my computer, just plug it into things.
Oh yeah, we will have adapters and
Yeah, I have an external CD-ROM
There we go.
because I still rip CDs onto my computer.
yep.
Don't even
Depending on
worry
the
about
hotel,
that.
you can actually connect to their TV. I stayed in a what did I
Mhm.
stay in? A Holiday Inn Express, and you can like connect your own Netflix account through a QR code.
Ooh, that's nice.
It
But
was very
also-
nice.
Also, like most of those TVs have HDMI ports that you could just plug in as well. As someone who constantly travels,
Hmm.
I will have that. So
Yeah, we will have options.
yeah.
All right. Is that everyone? Did we all talk about our knitting? We have
Greg.
Hollow's
Yeah.
item, cylindrical item,
Cylindrical item.
unassigned
don't-
warmer.
Yeah. Yes, I think we did because I have not been knitting because I am the worst.
You are
have
not.
the
You've had life.
Oh, we did. Okay, here's something yarn related. We made pom-poms.
We did.
Pom-poms,
We made so many
pom-poms.
pom poms. Mine are still hanging on my thing right over here. They're so cute.
Aw.
The fun thing about this, though, is partway through at the end of the craft, I found out that my pom-pom, my googly eyes, had removable backs and had adhesive, so I didn't need the glue gun. But
Despite
I
having
still
used it
had
already.
the fucking glue gun. Thank you for the bits,
Ooh.
friend.
Yes, thank you.
None of us heard it. I'm so sorry. But
Very
thank
sweet.
you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
But then right after we did That's Pretty Crafty, I started putting googly eyes on my face and then went right into streaming on my own channel.
We didn't
And
even
went-
finish the stream before you started decorating your face.
Nope. And then I was just like, it was a perfectly normal stream.
Perfectly normal. Yep.
I had people going, what's going on with your face? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just gaslight them all. Good plan. Good plan.
Basically.
Oh man.
Girl bossing it over here.
Yep.
That sounds right.
Do we have anything else knitting wise to talk about? I'm wearing a knit sweater. This is another Tyga Hilliard pattern because, you know, I'm all about her stuff. So this one,
yeah.
I put the stripes in myself, but this is the Easy All Year cardigan. This is the one that I've knit 5 times because
I love that.
my mom has one and my sister has one and I have
Can I have
3.
one?
Yeah, okay, I'll make you one next. I'll add you into the queue. Well, because I have the blue sweater that I'm making for Tiana, and once I'm done that, I'll make you one.
I appreciate it, Danny. You're amazing.
I'm betting you want one done in black, don't you?
Honestly, do whatever you want.
Okay.
Make it as crazy as you want it to be. I'll wear it.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Crazy sweater.
I'm gonna DB in her Technicolor dream coat.
Yeah.
It was red and yellow and green.
Ooh, I could make you a long one because I do have a pattern for a really long coat. I have one that I almost step on.
Please do. Oh
Make
my
her
God.
the swishy. Make her a swishy.
Okay. It was so comfy. Oh, yes.
I live in Ohio too, so like I will be wrapped in that bitch in the winter time.
It may only be knee length because you are substantially taller than me and I'm bad at estimating heights.
That's fine. I'll still be wrapped in it.
But also, it is yarn, so it may eventually stretch because that much yarn is going to be heavy because my long one is also stretching somewhat because it's weighing itself down.
I'll just
Gravity
be
works.
It does.
I'll just be Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones in my swishy robe.
All right. Anyone got anything else?
I just
Nope.
appreciate this group so much.
Just eating my pizza.
Like y'all have been some of my besties.
Aw,
Yeah.
this is a
I'm
fun group.
gonna get sappy. I text Red at 3 a.m. sometimes.
Aw.
It's true. And sometimes I'm awake and answer.
I
Also
felt
fun.
I was sent some things. We started talking on TikTok and I went, It's like midnight where they are right now. And then they stopped answering, and I went, they probably went to bed. Probably a good idea.
Or got distracted with other things.
Entirely possible.
All of the above. Distracted with sleep.
Valid choice.
Yeah.
Very valid.
Oh.
All right. Well, I think we are going to take a few minutes break to get everything set up for our second half and playing some games, and also, refill beverages and finish eating pizza and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
So,
All right.
hang out with us for just a few minutes, guys, and we will be back shortly. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back to Crits and Knits. Tonight is episode 22.
Oh my
Who
god.
wants to recap what happened with, well, some of our group last time? DB.
Herder wrote a song.
Hey!
Go, Deep.
Oh, you wrote a song. Never mind.
Oh, well, yeah.
Herder wrote a
Never
song.
mind. I don't need to recap shit.
Song.
I'll tell you, you can fill in the blanks when after Herder's song is done.
Nope. Won't do it.
All right, let's see. We got up in the morning and we gathered at the bar. It was the fighter and the rogue and me. The paladin was with us, but only for a minute. She warned of trouble we were soon to see. Then the zombie horde was almost at my door. I knew exactly what to do. Nelitha was sneaking and Owen was a swinging. I took command to rally all the troops. From up
Fire.
atop the roof with a crossbow in my hand, it was like I couldn't be seen. The zombies started falling, both with it and without, Owen going through them like a damn machine. A beholder zombie with all the crazy beams, but Nelitha avoided every one. I made a little whisper and the final zombie fell. That is how the battle of my bar was won.
Yeah,
I
he
love
would.
your songs.
He would sing about how he turned himself invisible and tried to shoot from
Look.
the roof.
Herder is not a reliable narrator.
I love it.
But he's
It's
a fantastic
beautiful.
narrator.
It was so good.
Yeah. So go ahead, Deebs. Fill in whatever Herder missed out on there.
Or lied about.
The only thing he lied about was the fact that he went invisible. Owen did take out a bunch of zombies. Nelitha managed to fey step, I think is what it's called, and get behind the horde and go to take out the beholder. Lots of fire damage. Everybody found out that she has a cantrip.
New toys.
Not a new toy. She's had it since the beginning.
Oh, well, newly revealed toys.
Yeah. And yeah, we're waiting for our paladin friend to come back. And Ernest was not Ernest, I'm so sorry. Erasmus. I had to go look at the screen. Erasmus was a sick boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erasmus did not make it to the bar with the rest of you. He was still in bed. He may have overeaten at the feast the night before. He may have just overslept. We're not really sure, but he wasn't there.
He is dead to us until we see otherwise. Because honestly, that food could have probably killed him.
I mean,
It was
It
delicious.
it is a possibility, but no, it actually wouldn't have killed him. It's fine.
Well,
I have the magic plate.
Oh, gods.
And you did have a paladin with you briefly. But upon opening the door, there was a
Disappoofed.
brief flash and Isolde disappeared. Unfortunately, there wasn't time to worry about where she was because the horde of zombies did come down upon you, and there were a lot of them, A through T worth of zombies, plus the zombie beholder. But you did eventually take them all out. And when we left, you were looking at, well, the bodies laying on the ground in the square outside of Herder's Bar, outside of the Stout Singer. And that is exactly where we're going to pick up, with Herder, Nelitha, and Owen just in the midst of it all. And
All
I feel
right,
like
well,
this might also be about the time that Erasmus is waking up, and I'll let him join us when he feels it's appropriate.
When he does join us, he'll notice that there is no longer a door to the Stout Singer
Oh, yeah,
because
that is true.
one of the beholder's eye beams took care of that.
yeah.
And
Tried to take care of me that way too.
I just put that door up. Thank goodness that it didn't have the new doorknob on it. So at least there's that. But I need to get a new door now. I got a hole in my basement. I got dead things everywhere. And people are going to be coming later tonight for more food because we had the big feast yesterday. We're going to get a lot of new customers.
Don't worry about it. We should probably check the basement to make sure that not more undead shit is coming from below.
We should probably find Isolde.
Well,
Yeah, what happened? What happened to us all?
It looked like she was magicked away. Do I see anybody
Vanished.
outside? Like any remnants of who might have casted that fucking spell?
You can go ahead and roll another investigation. And I would like the three of you to also roll perception checks, please.
Oh. Investigation, you say?
Investigation.
Creation.
I did not pull up my character sheet. What a dumbass.
This is one of the rare times that I sit down to a stream and I actually have like my dice and my character sheet and my drink. I had everything ready for once. That never happens.
I don't know what happened. Like, apparently my life is just like herp-to-derp.
Oh, mood.
Murder percepted 12.
Investigation is a 17 plus 7, 24.
26.
And then perception plus 11. So, oh, look at that. It's a 29.
Okay. So, Nelitha, you do not see any sign of anyone that might have cast a spell on Isolde.
Fucking coward.
But you do all see that while the zombies weren't particularly loud, there was definitely a kerfuffle, and some other folks are starting to enter the square and look at what is, well, sort of everywhere.
We're gonna get kicked out of this retirement village. This is like the, what, second time we've had some weird bullshit happen because of us?
Okay, there's a big magic light statue in the middle of town. You
That's
burned
one.
down the other bar.
I didn't know.
I'm not unhappy about that, but there's that. And
We
then
didn't burn it down.
Potatoes. It wasn't burned down before you started going there. So
Oh, we having potatoes?
Oh my god, where the fuck have you been?
Honestly, I bought one of those alarm clock roosters, and it ran away.
Eaten by the zombies.
that was an alarm cock.
Yeah, I guess it would be an alarm clock. Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
I'm gonna stab Herder. This whole game is gonna end with Nelitha killing Herder at the end of it.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's squishy. Nelitha will just come up behind him and
Shake.
As you are discussing this, you see a vaguely familiar face. A gentleman approaching you. A dwarf. This is Gerard Koboldbane.
Oh god. Oh, where are the kobolds?
That's Corwin's body.
Who?
Why? That's my friend.
Oh,
he died
he was
last year. Why is his body here in the middle of the square?
because he was a zombie.
Why was he a zombie? What are you doing?
We're not doing any. What are you talking about? Do any of us look like we can make things come back to life?
I don't know, but you're all standing here, and that's Corwin, and that's Saris. Why?
Gerard, you're looking a little bit flustered. Let me get you a beer. Let me get you a beer.
What are we going to do about these? These are my friends.
We can rebury them, or we could set them on fire.
I don't want them on fire.
I'm just saying, if you don't want them to come back as zombies again,
They would come back again?
I don't know. I just work here.
Well, if you work here, then figure this shit out.
Sir, I need you to. You're right here. I need you to take it down to about here.
Herder, I want a beer.
All right, I go get Gerard one of my delightful beers. I get him 2, actually. Here you go.
Are any of these corpses wearing anything nice?
Yes. They're wearing what they were buried in. Of course they're
Do
wearing
I
something
notice?
Wow.
nice. Do you
How long
notice
ago were they
Nelitha, or do you
buried?
notice the nice stuff?
Do I notice Nelitha going for anything?
This is a good question. Nelitha, are you going for anything?
At which point is it grave robbing?
I mean,
At this point, it's just looting bodies.
we didn't dig up the bodies. They appeared here. You know what? I don't even know where these bodies came from. Honestly, where these bodies come from? Whose bodies is these?
So and I will
Apparently it's
explain
Colin
to
and Saris.
I will explain to Erasmus what had happened.
Mm.
But Nelitha is gonna go and check the bodies to make sure that they're dead.
Okay.
Nelitha,
I'm making sure that we're done.
you are
with the
not. Don't
I
lie
am.
to me.
I would never.
So
You're doing it right now.
You don't know me.
I do.
Well,
Not. I'm definitely stealing from these bodies.
okay, so I need you to make me a survival check to see if they're alive or not. Or if
Okay.
they might come back.
Cool beans. Yeah, I could do that. Cool survival. Where is that? That is right below everything else that's really good.
And then,
Unnatural 20 for that one.
yes, these all seem to be dead now.
Okay, cool.
Several
They're
of
not
them
com-
had gotten back up, but they are all staying
Right,
down.
that's so kind of important to make sure that they are all staying down.
And then if you're going to be looting their bodies, I need you to roll a stealth check, please. And everyone
Stealth or
else,
sleight of hand?
sleight of hand, yes.
Okay.
And everyone else can roll a perception. And and because you were already watching for this, you can roll it with advantage.
Herder's not going to roll because he's trying to
In the
make sure
bar?
Gerald's drinking his beer.
Okay.
Herder's not paying attention at all.
17.
Okay. Nelitha?
Nat 20
Oh.
for a 32.
God damn.
Wow.
Well, Erasmus is going to do something entirely irresponsible.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
What do you mean, oh no?
What are you doing?
I'm just
You
gonna-
say irresponsible. We say, oh no. It's a called response.
Oh, man. Well, you see, I got one wish left in my lucky sword, right?
No.
Look how big Danny's eyes are.
And Gerard was just talking about how his friend was dead, and that sucks, right?
Say I was looting off of that body.
I reiterate, oh no.
I can't hear you, Danny.
Can't even hear you.
Oh no. I say oh no again.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it'd be crazy and beyond the bounds of wish, which would totally screw me if because when you do things beyond the bounds of wish, it totally f's you in the A. If I said let's true resurrect all these people,
No, what?
right? Right? That'd be crazy, right?
Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, don't do it. Oh my God.
What? I think that it'd be nice if all these people just went. What?
They've been dead for a while. Don't worry about it.
There's about 20 of them here. I'm going to start pouring beers.
Erasmus, please don't. We need things like Assault back, but not.
Oh, Assault's not here?
No, she was banished.
To where? Ain't she from here?
We don't know.
No, that's not how banishment works. If once the spell's done, she comes back.
Well, I don't.
Unless she's not from here, which means that Assault's got some explaining to do.
Well, she could be. Who knows? Honestly.
Okay, I'll save this for Assault. That's fine.
Thank you.
I will point out that most of these creatures, the zombies that used to be alive,
they're like hacked to pieces.
Well,
don't bring them back.
Resurrection only works on creatures that have been dead no longer than 200 years and that died for any reason except old age. We're living in a retirement community, and most of these died of old age. So,
define old
there's
age.
The beholder.
I mean, like,
you do not bring the beholder back.
And this is why we're happy that Erasmus didn't do it, because he didn't specify all the humanoids. So he would have had a true res beholder.
Beholder, what's up? But anyway, so if Assault ain't from here, that's a whole nother thing. Just saying.
So the thing is, I don't know where Assault is from. I can't find the fucker who cast the spell.
All right, where was she when she disappeared?
I stand in the spot where Assault was.
All right. I cast the spell magic.
Okay.
Just
nothing happens.
All right.
But while you're standing there, I would like you to roll a perception check, please.
Oh God. Okay. Perception.
Yeah, everyone who's standing in around that spot.
19.
25.
I mean, well, some of us are rogues, but
I'm sorry.
21.
Okay.
I'm perceptive.
It's barely visible. But you do, all of you who rolled that, you do notice a little flash of light coming from, like, towards the center of the square. It's not really a direction you were looking, but you see, like, out of the corner of your eye, a little flash.
Gonna run that direction.
Okay.
Okay, bye, E.
Our stuff is going to be a little out of order for a moment while we wait for E to come back. But this works out well because Isolt, you have been watching all of this. You have seen the whole thing.
Very grumpy.
Yes. You also, through the lake that you are looking into, see, and it's not in an area that you can spot it directly, but you see a hint of a flash. And you feel a tap on your shoulder. And
Turn and look.
As you are turning, you transport. And you are back at the Stout Singer. In the very crowded doorway.
Do I knock everyone over like 9 pins?
Let's, you know what? Roll a dexterity check. And the rest of you who are in the doorway can roll athletics.
That's a 12.
16.
I took off running, so I'm not in the doorway anymore.
You don't seem to knock everyone down. There's a little bit of a stumble as you find your feet again.
So, I could have a bad back. I mean, not yet, but I could.
We could have used you a couple of minutes ago.
Yes, I would have very much preferred to have been here a couple of minutes ago. Hi. Sorry.
Where were you?
I got banished. And when I was in the demiplane that one gets sent to when they're banished, immobilized, unable to do anything, something was stalking me within that demiplane.
Oh,
And I don't
I'm not-
know
I'm
exactly.
not there.
I don't know exactly what it was. But whatever it was looking to tear into some paladin, immobile paladin. And then I felt this weird pull, and I was elsewhere with my goddess. And she said I needed to stay put. I'm a little bit grumpy.
I got banished once. I ate the king's steak.
I'm sorry, can you say that sentence one more time?
I got banished once. I ate the king's steak. Anyway, probably a little different than what happened to you.
A little bit. Yeah, it was interesting. And my goddess, LaRue, said that there were things going on, including apparently something that's able to travel into demiplanes and hunt for people who are banished and unable to do anything. Because, it turns out a minute is a really long time when you're immobilized.
Mm-hmm.
Have you pissed off someone to make that happen?
She's a paladin. Who hasn't she pissed off?
Thanks!
I mean, you seemed perfectly delightful when we were in Erasmus's hole last night. I can't imagine you. What kind of enemies do you have?
Not any that I am aware of that would be banishing me. Or at least, I've outlived most of them. And the others are too busy.
I just assume that at any one time, at least 3 people hate my guts. It's just safer that way.
I'll look over. Nelitha, what are you finding?
You.
Call after her.
As we are waiting for Owen's internet to reconnect, Nelitha, you did take off towards the center of town, towards the center of the square.
Yep.
As you're looking around, nothing really seems out of the ordinary, other than the people who are starting to come out. And, there's been some commotion now, and they're starting to wonder what's going on. And Yatha steps out of the almost completed Golden Frog. What's going on?
Oh, well, so, somebody decided to raise the dead, and sent them after us, along with a undead beholder. So glad the rest of the town is okay. It doesn't look like they were really that interested in anybody but, us. But we are taking care of it. I saw a flash over here. Did you see anything?
No, I was inside. You said raising the dead?
Apparently, yes.
Any particular dead?
Our dead?
Our dead, as in from our cemetery?
Does look like it.
Right.
Danny, is she lying to me?
Roll an insight check.
Does she seem suspicious?
Roll an insight check.
She's
Super
another
sus.
elf. She's definitely suspicious.
How dare you?
Hi, welcome back.
Hey.
I don't know why I can't math. 30.
Jesus.
She seems to be upfront. She doesn't seem to be lying to you.
Good. That's all we need is the one person that we met at the beginning of this goddamn campaign is our necromancer.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's because you hate elves.
No, just the ones in this community.
Damn!
Nelitha, you are, well, you're somewhat younger than some of our other residents.
Okay.
Young as a... Look, I'm nearly 1,000 years old.
Okay.
Young as
You
relative.
don't know how old I am.
You're not my age,
Anyway.
child.
You don't know that. Anyway, proceed.
The point is, you look relatively young and fit. Perhaps you could help round up some also relatively young and fit folk to get these poor friends of ours back into their resting places. I don't want
Sure.
bodies in the town square, please.
Well, okay. I mean, I had planned on it. I just saw a flash of something in the town square. Wanted to make sure that there wasn't more.
Right. Oh, okay. Well, go look for some more zombies, and if there aren't more, then please bury my friends.
I
I've
will.
done it once. I can't do it again.
No, that's fair.
Thank you.
I don't have friends. And I'm gonna go
Didn't
keep looking.
Didn't y'all have a little bass in their voice? Like
Do I see anything that would have given off like a flash, a reflection of anything? Is a fucking statue in the middle of this town?
The statue is still there.
Okay.
There are still some easels around it. Most of the
Yep.
artwork looks like it's been taken in. Like people aren't
Okay.
leaving their paintings there overnight. They're taking them home. But
It
there's still
doesn't
some
look like-
easels and chairs.
And it doesn't look like the thing has changed at all.
Go ahead and investigate it. See if you can see any changes.
I am gonna. Okay, hold on. What is that again? Holy shit. Why isn't anything working? Ah!
Math is hard, man.
Investigation 17.
The statue appears the same as it has been. Just
I'm gonna
as arrogant
punch
looking
it.
as ever.
I'm pretty sure my hand passes through the bitch, but
No, it is a physical statue.
is it a solid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was like like an
Hologram.
image.
I
Yeah,
thought it was made of light.
yeah.
Oh. Was it? That's a while ago, man. It showed up.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually a solid thingy.
Okay, then
unless
yes. Your
unless
hand
it's
goes
a solid
through it.
today.
It's that was the flash. They made it a solid statue in town.
Your hand goes through it.
Motherfucker. All right. I'm gonna start. I'll walk back and go. Oh my God, you're back. Are you okay?
I'm back. I'm grumpy, and
That's fair.
someone banished me, and the thing was trying to
Oh.
hunt me in the demiplane.
Oh, that's always fun. Do you want to help me gather bodies and put them back into graves?
No, but I will.
Thank you. I look at the one that pointed out his friends. Can you help us find which graves go to which body?
I mean, they got names on them.
I don't know who all of these people are.
Oh. Yeah, I can help
That
with the ones I know.
That is a good point.
Thank you. Process of elimination. And I'll
So-
just start picking up bodies.
Uh,
I'll get a cart.
Okay.
Cart.
Bring out your dead.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Well,
How
you know,
strong
I really
are you, Assault? Or Nelitha? How strong are you?
12 strength. I'm not really strong, but I'm not really weak either.
So you can probably maybe put 2 bodies on a cart at a time.
Mhm.
Any more than
just-
that, you're not going to be able to.
Just start hefting.
No. I'm sure together we can move the cart to the graveyard kind of situation. Unless there's a horse in town.
I mean, there probably are some horses. People have.
I'm going to borrow a horse. And I truly mean borrow a horse. I'm not stealing
Okay.
a horse.
I have a
Liberate
horse.
Oh, okay. I'll steal Owen's horse.
And
You
Owen's horse,
can't.
and Owen's horse will be a little bit more accustomed to the smell of death.
Yeah. Why can't I steal your horse?
I pull out a little
Oh.
obsidian statue of a horse. Do you need a horse?
I do need a horse.
All right, I kind of toss it cappuccino, and it turns into a like a big old war horse.
Awesome. All right. This will make moving the bodies back to the cemetery very easy. One thing we should do. Let's burn the beholder.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes. Though he is already kind of crispy. That was fun.
So are all of you doing the burying with Gerard Koboldbane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our kobolds. I feel really scared that he is
I am
murdered
also
them.
scared.
For our kobolds, our little babies.
Funny you should be asking about them.
No, are they? Is this when they come to?
missing.
Is this when they come into town?
You do hear a little voice. Hey!
Oh my god. Yeah. What? Oh. Hello.
Hey! Is it okay? Can we come? Do we have lockers?
We've been a little busy. You do not have lockers yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna distract Koboldbane and like snap at them to go into the bar.
So
Come on.
Koboldbane is probably at the cemetery, directing you to the right, directing the bodies into the right graves, because he knew most of these folks. He'd been around for a while.
Oh, good. I thought I was going to have to put Koboldbane in one of these graves.
But yeah, no.
I'll go back to the bar with the kobolds.
Oh, okay. Hi. Who are you?
Murder. This is my bar.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Corey. Oh, are you going to give me that job?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Okay. Hi.
Yes.
Can I have a locker?
If you can make one.
Oh my god.
I could try.
All right, that's fine. There's some planks and stones in the basement.
Okay. There.
You could put your lockers down in the basement
I gotta
too.
make 5 of them, because we promised everyone they could have. Mayo Sue needs one.
Five. Are any of my companions around here that I can ask what the hell is going on? Or are
We'll
they
be
all
back
in
at the bar
cemetery?
here in a bit. We're at the cemetery burying bodies.
Okay.
All right.
You want to meet my friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And Corey scurries around, sort of out of sight for a moment. And it takes a couple of minutes. But then he comes running back with 4 other little kobolds scurrying behind him. Hi! Okay, so I'm Corey.
Where?
What? I'm introducing. Yeah?
Sorry.
Okay. Corey, Joe, Tim, Peter, and Sue. Mayo Sue. Because, well, she likes the mayo. She was swimming in it. You could probably call her Sue, but we call her Mayo Sue.
I'm not even going to ask.
Okay.
But where did you come from?
Up the mountain.
The mountain?
Yeah,
Oh.
we worked for the dragon. But then they killed the dragon, so we were free. But we didn't have jobs now. But they said you could have a job for us.
They didn't even know me.
Oh,
How?
well, maybe they didn't mean you. I don't know.
Ah, man, that's some thirsty work Erasmus haven't done barely any work.
Erasmus, what is going on with these
hi.
5 kobolds?
Oh yeah, they're the kobolds.
Yeah, we're called.
Oh,
They're technically Owen's kobolds, but
With Colt of Owen.
We like Owen.
Yeah, they do.
He promises jobs.
long time ago, very not really, there was a mountain
right.
and there was some nonsense on it, and there was a dragon, and that dragon was working for, pretty sure, a necromancer.
Yeah, he was
and-
bad. He had boots.
Yeah, really shitty boots.
Very
And
shiny, fancy boots.
yeah, really shitty boots, like I said. And these kobolds worked for said dragon, and Owen found it in his heart to attach himself to the kobolds, and the kobolds him. And since Owen is my friend, these kobolds are my friends, technically.
Aww.
Oh, that's how that works?
We're your friends
Friend
too.
of my friend is my friend?
Yeah.
Until they ruin my shit.
Oh, we won't
that's
touch your
bad.
shit.
So,
We don't like
so
it.
you've promised them jobs.
Yeah.
Well. Owen promised him job. Owen is very socially minded and likes community and
You shut your mouth. That is absolutely untrue.
Right.
But
Corey,
you did tell us
do
we
you
could have
have
jobs.
and nobody has given you a job yet?
No, we just got down the mountain. It was a long mountain.
Can you build a door?
It's real hard
I
to
can
get
build
some
a door.
jobs
With the
because
little feet.
Gerard Kobold Bane lives here, but you see,
Oh,
but
okay.
he doesn't really frequent your bar, so this is a great place for him to have a job.
That's true. Also, we could just stack 3 of them on top of each other and put a coat around them, and then it's like they're
we
a
do
human.
that all the time.
Yeah, three kobolds in a trench coat.
We look like a dragonborn. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Go down in the basement, see what kind of materials you can find, and see if you can do something to build a door to replace the one that's not there.
Before they go into the basement, can I go into the basement to make sure there's no undead coming out of the woodwork?
Yeah, take them down to the basement.
All right.
We'll help.
Oh.
And
Will you?
Corey holds up a stick. We'll help a lot. I'll poke it. I'll stab it
Right.
real good.
I'm gonna go in the basement and make sure there's nothing fuckery going on down there.
I'll join her on that.
And
Hell yeah.
5 little kobolds trail behind you.
The dream team, Nolitha and Assault, and the 5 kobolds.
That seems correct.
I want to spin off of that podcast.
I may have plans for a kobold one-shot. It's cool. So, you head on down. And aside from the missing beholder body, it all looks about the same as you recall. There are some books that are being piled up by the door. There hasn't been a lot of book movement because it's only been like a day that you've been back.
It's not been that long. Yeah.
There's been a lot going on in your lives. Things have been progressing quickly. So there aren't a lot of books, but there are a couple of books, but that's the only thing that looks any different.
Do I know who was moving the books into the basement from the beholder's lair?
Chayla and Hespera.
Murder? Hespera, okay.
And
but
they
they're not
might have
here.
had some other people helping, but
Right, they're not here right now though, right?
no, it's still fairly early in the day.
Okay, I am going to basically set up a trap that will make set off a bell upstairs in case anything breaks that area. And I'll let people know before they go down there to get more books where it is exactly so that they aren't tripping that all the time.
Okay. I will. I want to make you roll something to see how good that is, but I'm not entirely sure.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand will work.
Okay. That is an 16.
Okay. You're fairly confident in it.
Yep. It's a very simple one, just
Right.
but I want to make sure that if something were to come there that we weren't expecting, it would let Herder know at least.
Oh, I like bells.
No,
Oh.
I give them an extra one.
Ah!
If you can have this one if you do not touch that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we
Give
have to
them a
share
bell.
though, right?
I give them each a bell. I feel like I have so many.
Okay.
Jingle jangle, jingle jangle.
There is a lot of jingling. There's a lot of jingling.
I think that it's a different type of bell, maybe. They have
A broken bell.
Yeah, they have teeny tiny broken ones, and the one that I have is a slightly bigger one so that we can hear it a little bit better.
Okay.
Because I could only imagine me running downstairs all the time going, what the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
Okay. So, can we use the boxes to make a door? Or
I look at what's in the boxes.
That's a good question. Herder, what's in the boxes in your storage area?
I have like brewing supplies, hops and barley and the like. Some of the boxes probably have some nice liquor spirits.
Do you have
Um,
any empty ones?
Unfortunately, I don't, because the trash pickup was just before y'all came, the day
Of
before you
course.
came, and it was bulk pickup day.
So probably not these boxes. I will find something to help make a door with, though. Okay.
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 I'll go find wood somewhere.
Oh, there's a forest on the mountain. We can go cut down trees. We're gonna go cut down trees. We'll be back. Bye.
Don't. Oh. Okay, whatever. They'll be fine. Stay away from Kobold Man, who will definitely kill you.
Okay.
So, as they leave, Herder looks at the rest of the folks. So, what is the pay scale for kobold help?
Probably let them stay here, feed them. Don't let them get murdered by the Kobold Man.
And what is it about the lockers?
They want a place to put their stuff.
Just little footlockers.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were some in the layer we could go get.
Oh yeah, in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hespera probably wants hers back anyway.
Yeah. But there were a lot. Like, weren't there?
Yeah,
at
there were
least
like
5?
7.
Yeah. So there we go. We found lockers for them.
Let's see here. Well, the going rate for a common labor is about 2 silver a day.
But they're half size.
Also, I mean, if you feed them, I feel like they will be loyal to you forever. And don't treat them like shit. The dragon was treating them like shit. He would eat them.
I think that can be arranged.
Also, I think Sue would really like more mayo.
Yeah.
All right.
Your bar is gonna smell awful. Just kobold covered in mayo.
That's I
my
can run a promotion around that.
The mayo thing is my fault.
It really is, but that's okay.
They should never let me have that jug of alchemy.
Monday Night Mayo. I see it. Yeah.
It's okay. Assault, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just annoyed more than anything else.
Understandable. Herder, I trapped the hole.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll point it out to you.
Wait. Which hole? There are so many holes that we're dealing with.
The one leading to the mountain. Until we can properly close that up with that when we have all the books. It is trapped in case anything comes out of it. Let people know that are going to the books. I'll point it out to you so you can point it out to them. Make
Okay.
sure they don't trip it. Though if they trip it, all it'll do is set off an alarm.
And that's
Bell.
the bell that you put up here.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't think you wanted an actual trap that would hurt somebody.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, I don't want that.
Okay. All right. So, you have got the kobolds mostly squared away. You have your paladin back.
Let me ask, how confident is Herder that the kobolds will actually create a door?
Herder doesn't know these kobolds.
How confident are the rest of us that they will make a door?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
-3.
about a 4. They know what a door is. You
I
think?
mean, kobolds are good at making traps. I mean, what's a door but a trap not killing?
I have
Honestly,
not.
he's not wrong.
I need a drink before I try to parse that sentence.
I can help you out with that.
Much obliged.
What do you have?
I smelled a good ale earlier.
That's an ale.
I think Nolitha's going to go crawl up on the roof and keep an eye out for any fuckery about to happen again.
So it is It's probably at least lunch by now.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Gerard Koboldbane has been left in the graveyard by himself.
We took care of the bodies.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit after lunch at this point then, because there were a lot of them.
Getting on towards evening.
So you're not likely to be setting out to travel today at this point.
No.
Despite your original plan.
That's fine.
Is there anything else you need to do in town?
We picked up all of our supplies before, and then fucking fuckery
ready.
happened.
So last night, Herder and Assault went in Erasmus's hole and got some stuff, and so we would like to Herder will pull Erasmus aside and say, Erasmus, I really enjoyed the opportunity to go and help equip myself for our upcoming adventure. Thanks for letting me in your hole again.
Yeah, anytime you just want to climb in, just go ahead.
Excellent. Well, I found some good stuff, and I noticed that you really you have a special plate, and it seems like there's other things that were in your hole that will help complete a set.
It's a set.
No,
it's a set.
No.
And I found this spoon, for example, and so I give Erasmus the spoon.
Oh yeah.
I do have to ask, which spoon did you give him?
It's not the sweet spoon.
Okay, the other one. Okay.
I got a spoon for myself too. This is great. I dip it. I stir it in. I have some water. I stir it in and take a drink, and I share it and everything, and it tastes like sweet tea. I mean, it really sweetens everything up when you drink with it. So this one, I'm keeping this one. You can have that one. But the cool thing is, it came from this armor, and then I pull out the leather armor that is covered with spoons. And I said, and I think this is some sort of magical spoon armor.
Oh, you can play the spoons.
Yes. It's like your entire self can play that. So I don't need that. I thought you might enjoy having a second set of armor that is spoons to go with your spoon and your plate.
I'm sure Nella will hate it. I love it.
And I also found a boomerang.
How could you?
He is very nice and very kind to let me go. I mean, I got my crossbow out of his hole. I found a boomerang. It looks like the boomerang that you had also. It's like a matching set of boomerangs.
God.
I don't know. And then I got this armor that I'm wearing now. And it's looks like a nice, just regular leather armor. It's a bit of an upgrade from what I had. So thank you. And I didn't need that spoon. So, and then check out this little boat. And I show the little galleon boat. I said, it's got little cannonballs in it. And I start shooting Owen with the cannonballs.
Stop.
Well, yep. Erasmus immediately starts taking off his armor to put on this spoon armor. Oh yeah.
Raz, are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, look, it's immaculate. Look at it.
Erasmus, what armor were you
wiggle
wearing
around a
before
little
that?
bit.
I was wearing elven chain, but
Oh no.
But why wear elven chain when I can wear armor full of spoons, right?
It will have the stats of studded leather.
Nice. But I mean, the spoons are going to do something neat. I bet.
Well, the spoon I gave you came from that armor.
See, it's going to be great. Now I can be as noisy as a soul when I'm walking down the street.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait.
My armor actually does a really good job of protecting me.
Move like that again, Erasmus. Just move around a little bit. and then I grab the lute and I start playing the lute.
Oh, I can be an accompaniment.
This is great.
Are you playing the new lute that you found?
I'm playing the new lute.
Okay.
All I can imagine is the episode of SpongeBob where he becomes Squidward's clarinet. La la la. That's what this lute is gonna do.
That sounds correct.
SpongeBob loot.
Okay, but you're just playing it. You haven't.
Just play it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that.
I don't like this line of questioning.
Fine.
Danny, I don't like it.
Yeah, everything's cool. Everything's
Lies and
fine.
deceit. You're lying to me.
You
I don't know. Is there anything else you wanted to share that we found in the hole?
And so we'll act like for the first time since coming back, she actually smiles, and there's a little bit of a twinkle in her eye as she pulls out goggles and shows them off.
Oh, I love your goggles.
Check this out. And she puts them on her head and then pulls them down over her eyes.
And she proceeds to shrink until she is just a 1/4 inch tall.
Goggles shouldn't do that. That ain't about seeing at all.
Oh dear.
What the hell's that got to do with seeing?
And then pull them back off.
And returns to normal size.
I'd like you to imagine the situations where a tiny, tiny paladin can get through a mouse hole, an ant hole,
I just
and
want to know.
and then coming out the other side and become full size again.
I just want to know what being small guy do with seeing. That
It's probably
Because
just...
I'm almost certain it is designed for you to go inside of someone or something and then take them off.
Ow.
well, it is now.
Welcome to how Ant-Man was supposed to take care of Thanos.
There's actually a whole fucking film theory on that, and the mathematics are great.
Yup.
I just had Isolt put me on the little boat, and I had fun shooting the cannonballs on the boat when I was tiny. But yeah, this is great ideas.
Well, leave it to Owen to find wartime applications for anything. So, yeah.
Carefully put them back into my pocket.
Those
Just,
of
nope,
you
these are mine.
who witnessed her getting small, roll me a perception check. It's going to be a high one, but
Not there. I'm on the roof.
17.
$14.
14. Erasmus? Erasmus? Your perception?
Oh, carrot sheet. There you go. Ugh, 11.
Okay. Owen. You noticed that when Isolt was tiny, you didn't really hear her.
Mm.
That's all.
Didn't hear her moving or didn't hear her speak?
You
Any
didn't
of it.
hear her.
Oh.
Ooh, clinky clanky, holy tanky. Holy shit, just get on the rogue. Let's sneak around.
Oh, and also, I'm pretty sure that I still am as strong as I normally am, just tiny.
Bitch.
I just have to be careful not to get hit because I don't feel like I could take much of anything.
Okay. So what we do is the rogue throws you, you get big, and you slicey.
Oh dear. So
We
I'm
need a
going to have fun with
slingshot.
combats. Okay.
Yeah,
We
I
need a
know. So I'm sure I have one somewhere.
It's Assault the Holy Hand Grenade.
Assault and battery.
Oh,
There it is. Good night, everybody.
yep.
I know I've landed a good one when both Hollow and Greg are like, yes, dad joke.
Mm.
Oh, I love it. Okay. You spend the rest of your day sort of dealing with stuff, getting everything else sort of ready to go, making plans to maybe all get up a little bit earlier the next morning so that you can actually get going on the road.
I go home early to talk to Hespera.
Well, it is about dinner time. And are you all eating at the Stout Singer again, or do you have other plans?
Played the Stout Singer.
Yeah.
Someone roll me a 20.
God. I got you. That would be an 8.
Okay. Well, that's lucky. Because Gerard Koboldbane decided to go home because he's had a long day. And he's feeling a little bit verklempt and just needs to be alone. And
it might have been okay because I don't know how long it takes for them to cut down trees.
Well, it is just as you were finishing up dinner that there's a scuffle outside. Hey! A new friend? Mr. Herder? Friend? Hi?
Mm-hmm.
And Corey sticks his head in. We made a door. You want to see? Or should we just put it up? We'll just put it up. You just relax. We put it up. And there's some commotion. Kobolds standing on top of each other. And they haul into place what is best described as interwoven pine branches.
Oh,
that's cool.
And they sort of shove ends of pine branches into where the hinges were of the old door. We're not so good at the putting it on the thing. I think it might fall off. But you got a door. Ta-da!
All right. I don't have a spot for you tonight, but I will get those lockers that you were promised.
Where should we sleep? We just need a floor.
You can go into the basement.
Oh, that was a big room. Okay, cool. And they skitter away. Thanks.
And Herder turns to the rest of the party and says, "Can we just tell them to go get their own locker? To go get the lockers themselves?"
Oh.
Do you want to be responsible for what they bring back?
Chad and Barry are still down there too, maybe.
Yeah,
so.
Chad and Brad are still down there, yes.
Okay, all right. We'll go get their lockers tomorrow, or I'll send. I'll you know what? I'll ask Hespera to organize someone to go get the lockers for them.
They really are delightful. They just take a little bit to settle in.
That's fine, and it's a cute door.
It gives it character.
With you guys around, I'm not going to be surprised if this door doesn't get destroyed again. So I'm really not invested in putting another
I don't know what you're talking about.
You burned down the bar.
We did
put
not.
a magic light statue.
No.
You got.
Well, yes, that one.
You made it so my door went away.
We did not do that.
I feel you again.
Kobold, the
beholder.
You couldn't kill the beholder right the first time. And
I wasn't even there. You were the one finding the fucking beholder. Crawl back up on the roof.
Yep.
I'll leave you to kill the beholder next time and see if you kill it properly.
That's fair. Thank you for killing the cockatrices and the beholder.
I'm about to actually set his bar on fire. The girlfriend won't have to do it. Nolitha will do it.
Fair. All right,
Herder's bar is mostly stone, just so you know.
Let's maybe take it down about 3 notches.
No, she's on the roof. She's not even talking to him now.
Erasmus just sits down and grins ear to ear because, this is what being young is about.
I'm going home.
That
Hespera's waiting for me.
She is. She left just as everyone was finished eating. She did not get to meet the kobold yet. But yeah, she is definitely waiting for you.
I want to tell her not to put her new doorknob on that door now.
I don't know that she
What
would find
is
a
the
place to put
doorknob?
it on there.
We found a doorknob in Erasmus's hole too.
Oh
Oh.
my god. I wouldn't just willy-nilly put shit on things.
Well, in fairness, he did spend some time magically identifying things.
Oh, okay.
That's what
That's-
life's about. You find some treasure, you put it on haphazardly, and you take your chances. You just live your life, and so what?
I like
if you
this guy.
You get a little cursed sometimes. You know what?
I suppose
Bill's-
that's why you keep divine people around.
It builds character.
Sure. We'll just leave it at
Builds character. That curse that doesn't kill you will be eventually written in your ballad or epitaph later. Like, it'll be fine.
And on that note, I think you all have wrapped up for the night. You'll head back to your respective homes. Perhaps get some sleep. Perhaps have some fun with a girlfriend, whatever. And you will plan to meet up again at the Stout Singer in the morning. Possibly with everyone actually waking up on time this time. So that you can head out tomorrow to head to... Where were we going? Glimmerhold.
Glimmerhold.
Glimmerhold, where you will learn firsthand a little bit more about this Porter network. And I believe that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Oh.
Nelitha doesn't go home. She stays on the roof keeping an eye out for anything else that might happen that night.
Are you going to do your rest at some point?
I think she would have done it right before everybody left, just did like the 4-hour trance so that she could stay up the rest of the night to make sure.
Okay.
That's really sweet.
That's not for you.
So you can all take the effects of a long rest, and in 2 weeks' time we will be back, hopefully in the morning, hopefully ready to head to Glimmerhold.
Maybe.
No.
Thank you all for coming out and watching and sticking around for this fun time. We really appreciate it. We will be back in 2 weeks, and in the meantime, you can check out the podcast. And you may want to check out the next few episodes because we've had some extra little things that have happened off stream that will be added into the podcast. So keep an eye
Wait,
out.
are you saying podcast only content?
There
Podcast
is going
only.
to be podcast only content. I know.
Mm-mm.
It'll
Check
be
us out on all of your podcast catchers.
Exactly.
Like, rate, review, subscribe,
Do all the things.
etc.
Come hang out with
Smash
us
that
on
like button.
Discord. Yeah,
Don't
smash
burn
that
down a
like
bar.
button. Yeah, don't burn down a bar. That would be bad.
Unless it's herders, and then do it.
No, we don't want to burn down
No.
Herder's Bar. Where else will the kobolds live?
Nelitha's villain arc is coming into play. She just burns down everything.
Coming into play, you mean your villain arc wasn't here the whole time?
Yeah. How much money is like the jewelry and everything worth?
I'll message you afterwards. Good grief. I didn't think I was going to have to populate the graves for you to rob, but okay.
I wouldn't
They've
have robbed them if they had stayed in their grave.
If they've been dead long enough, it's really archaeology, not grave robbing.
It hasn't been that long.
I think it was, an oversight to think Nelitha wouldn't rob the dead people. Like,
You're right. That was a mistake on my part.
I mean, she has proven that she will happily do that with living people.
True
we are
enough.
all some degree of
Rob.
murder hobo. And, Nelitha is the click loot button version. I roll for loot. I roll for loot. I roll for loot.
That sounds correct.
All right. Well, we will see you all in 2 weeks. Good night, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.